My name is Wendy Patrick, and we're going to talk about how to tell whether your partner still has a crush on you. Spotting the signs that your significant other is still smitten. Many of us have played the game of guess the relationship while sitting in a crowded restaurant. The couple by the window hasn't touched their menus. They're too enamored with each other to even remember where they are. Their table is conspicuously devoid of electronics, which frees up space for them to be closer, both figuratively and literally, to each other. In sharp contrast to the happy couple you are guessing are on a first date or in the honeymoon stage of a new relationship, the older couple seated by the kitchen, maybe they're in a hurry and want to get their food faster, are uncommunicative and disengaged, even though they are sitting directly across from each other. You guess they have been married a long time, maybe are both hard of hearing, or are comfortable with silence, which is the most generous explanation. Or maybe they just had a fight. But interestingly, the older couple might not have their phones on the table between them because as retirees, they no longer need to be on the clock professionally, and they probably don't have scores of friends, fans, and followers blowing up their inbox. Yet it is the older couple you are most interested in, particularly if you are in a long-term relationship or want to be. You might lean over if you see this and whisper to your partner, "Let's make sure that never happens to us." But how do you know whether or not that's the direction you are headed? We can look at some clues to help you determine whether the bloom is still on the rose. Genuine interest springs eternal. Whether you've been together for 2 months or 2 years, a partner with a crush is genuinely interested in what you have to say, what you think, and what you like to do. They not only want to know your hopes and dreams, but they want to fulfill them. Research reveals that people infatuated with you are highly attuned to information about you, and they remember. They notice that listening is something that they can use in order to determine what they will do in response. You like it, you got it. Be careful what you ask for. It might be waiting for you at home. The way partners use information about you is indicative of their current relational investment. Selective memory sparks proactivity. A partner who is still actively engaged in your relationship is also actively invested on how to make you happy. He or she probably knows by now what you like, from hobbies to music to favorite foods. What reveals current relational investment is actively creating opportunities to provide you with your favorite things and actively enjoying your interests with you. Attentive partners in long-term relationships also reveal their commitment through an authentic interest in your life outside of your relationship. They want to know how you handled the difficult conversation you had with your boss this week, or how your new workout routine was coming along. They ask about your friends and coworkers by name because they are genuinely interested in you and your life. Lucky in love. The partner who gushes about how lucky he or she feels to be with you probably still does. This compliment is evergreen, which is why it is uniquely indicative of a partner who still has a crush on you. Notice that it is not tied to the way you look, the talent you have, or whether or not you're having a bad hair day. It's about you as a person, the best type of compliment to receive. Keeping the bloom on the rose. Considering the ways in which attention signals intention, a partner who still adores you can be fairly easy to spot. But enduring enamored commitment is rarely a coincidence. More often, it reflects a conscious effort by both partners to maintain a healthy relationship. Interest, attention, validation, and authentic respect go a long way to ensuring couples keep the romance alive and the relationship intact.